I personally have seen many students complaining about not getting the internship. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to know and understand why you don't get the internship, or you should avoid these top 7 mistakes if you're applying for the internship. Hey everyone, welcome back once again. By the end of this video, you will learn not to commit these top 7 mistakes if you're applying for the internship. Make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then please do hit on subscription and bell icon to get the updates of latest uploads. Before I could go ahead in the video, I want you to check the playlist relating to internship, which is available there on my channel. I'll also leave the link here in the description, or you can also watch the video by clicking on the I button on the top. So let's talk about those top 7 mistakes if you're looking for the internship. Mistake number 1 is contacting the wrong person. I have seen in multiple cases that students have been contacting maybe for 3 months, 6 months, and still the company doesn't reply to them. And then they complain like, we have been trying to reach out to the company, but company doesn't respond to our calls or email. The number 1 which you'll have to remember, you'll have to find out the right person. So if you are targeting certain companies like maybe company 1, 2, 3, you'll have to know who is the right contact person. If you're calling maybe at a reception and just leaving your requirement there, it is not going to work because the receptionist is not the right person who is going to offer you the internship. So find out to reach to the right person. The hiring manager or the hiring executive is the right person to whom you can call. Mistake number 2 is not researching well in advance. So I had also mentioned in one of my video that student, they start searching the internship at the last moment, so it is not going to work. So do the research. What you'll have to do, you'll have to find out minimum 10 companies where you want to do your internship, and on the basis of requirement and on the basis of your interest, you'll have to narrow them down. You can find out maybe top 3 companies and try to reach out. There will be multiple factors which will be affecting, or you'll have to consider them like proximity to the place where you're staying, or if the internship is paid or unpaid, because in many cases the internships are paid or some internships are not paid. So it is not advised if the internships are not paid, so students shouldn't go for it. Even I have mentioned in one of my video, and I always keep on telling the student not to take internship as a source of income, but take internship as a source to gain the experience about the industry and the work culture. Also, when you're researching about the company, I had mentioned that you'll have to find out the key points where you want to contribute something to the development of the company, and accordingly, if you mention them maybe in a resume, covering letter, or a mail and shoot them, the possibility of getting hired or possibility of getting call from the recruiter gets increased. Mistake number 3 is not sending the customized resume and the covering letter. I had also talked about the customization. So considering each industry, each position, and the nature of job which you are applying to, you'll have to mention those right keywords in your resume and the covering letter, and accordingly you'll have to send them. If you have a standard resume and if you keep on sending the same resume to a multiple company, I'm sure they are going to get rejected because they are not customized considering the need of an individual company. So you'll have to customize them. Mistake number 4 is not thinking about the pros and cons of doing the internship at a big company or a small company, rather a big company versus a small company. If you are getting placed, or if you're targeting a multinational company to work with them for an internship, you will have a well-known name to put on your resume, but when it comes to gaining the tangible insights or an experience, you may get mixed in the large number of people or the interns. Versus if you think about the small company or a startup where you want to intern for the internship, you may have a broader perspective and you will get multiple tasks to learn and do them on a real-time basis. So always think about a big company versus a small company which you are targeting for the internship. Mistake number 5, just walking away after hearing no. Because in multiple cases, many companies, they don't offer internship to the interns, but yes, you can ask them maybe for an online internship or maybe for a shadow internship or a externship where you can get a permission maybe for a week or maybe for 10 days, 15 days, and request them that you just want to observe the processes being happening in the company. That's going to help you. So don't just walk away if someone is saying no for the internship. That is one of the biggest mistake the students or the interns commit. Mistake number 6 is not prepared for the interview. Starting from searching for the company, sending the resume and covering letter, email and stuff. You have done everything perfectly, but on the day of interview, if you are not prepared, then you will miss that opportunity. So this is one of the biggest mistake the interns commit. So how to prepare for the interviews, which are the do's and don'ts of the interview, or which are the top questions which are asked in the interview. I have already made a couple of videos on interview preparation. You can also check out the link given here in the description relating to the preparation for interview. Mistake number 7, which is not following up. You have done everything starting from identification of the company, approaching them, sending them resume and covering letter. You had also been to an interview, but if you are not staying in touch with the employer to take the follow-up for the internship, or maybe about getting the feedback or status of your selection or rejection, it's not going to work. So my recommendation to everyone is to take the follow-up. Unless and until if the recruiter or the employer says not to take the follow-up, you are allowed to ask them about the status of being selected for the internship. So these were the top 7 mistakes which an intern commits. I'm sure you must have found this video helpful and informative. If so, then please do give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also, if you're applying for an internship, the recruiters want top 5 soft skills the intern should have. So next video is based on essential top 5 soft skills which an intern should know and start developing on that. So make sure to watch the next video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Sandeep signing off. Thank you for your time.